Good afternoon, guys. This is P Maces Empowered and Christ-like Church. Listen, I just wanted to jump on here really quickly, guys, and I just wanted to share the word today. The word that came out of the text today was in the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, and verse 19, and then also Habakkuk 2, 1 through 3. And so basically what the Lord was instructing us on today was just how to prepare. What do you do? When you have a vision from God, that could be a vision for the church, that could be a vision for your family, that could be a vision for a business, that could be a vision for your life. Whatever it may be, whether you're young or old, it does not matter. God has given each of us something. And so what do we do in those times when God is doing a new thing? Isaiah says, I'll do a new thing, shall you not know it? He also says before that, he says, regard not the former things of old. And so when he says regard not the former things of old, he's not saying forget about those things of old. He's saying don't be so tied to those things that they keep you behind or keep you back. And so what we got into was, and of course we know Habakkuk, write the vision, make it plain, and he that readeth may run with it, for it shall speak and not lie. So anyway, just a couple of tools here that we want to share with you. And so the first thing we want to do is to make sure that we're making time for God. Making time for God. What does that mean? That means sometimes we're going to have to shut things down. We're going to have to close everything off. It means we're going to have to get to that time where we can spend some time with God so we can hear clearly. Especially when God is doing something new in your life. You want to make sure that you're getting clear instructions from the Lord. So spend time with God. Spend time with God. The second thing was make sure that we're getting that instructions. In that time, he is going to give us instructions. And sometimes what happens is because sometimes when God speaks, it doesn't mean that that thing is for today. It means that that thing could be for a year or 2 years or maybe even longer down the road. So we want to write it down so that we don't forget what the Lord is saying to us, what the Lord is planning to do. And sometimes it's good to revisit it to get us stirred and to make sure that we are aligning with what the Lord has said. So he's going to give us instructions for those times. Make time for him. He's going to give us instructions. The other thing is timed movement. Give God time to move. Y'all remember that old song, if I'll move, you move, just like that. Yes. When God says left, we go left. When God says right, we go right. When God says forward, we go forward. When God says back, we go back. Timed movement. God sits in eternity, people of God. We sit in time. What may have been a long time to us could only be a few minutes or even a few days to God. And so we want to make sure that we're allowing God time to move because God knows when we're ready. The seasons, the times, we got to be like the sons of Issachar and understand the seasons and the times that we're in. Lastly, we got to begin to assess our surroundings. Assess our surroundings. Now, what does that mean? Assessing our surroundings mean basically that I'm looking, number one, at the time and the season that I'm in. What is going on in this time and the season of my life? Who am I attached to in this time and the season of my life? Because sometimes there are things that we're going to have to let go of. Sometimes there are people that we're going to have to let go of. Not for any nefarious reasons, and sometimes there are. A former bishop that I used to have would always say, people come into your life for a reason, a season, and a treason. And so we want to be able to assess why somebody's in our life. Are they here for a reason? Are they here for a season? Are they here for a treason? Because sometimes the enemy will plant tares among the wheat. And so you also have people who are in your life for a lifetime. And so people of God, we want to be able to assess our surroundings because you want to make sure that those, when God is doing the shift and the change, are those who are going to shift and change with you. Those who are going to support you and encourage you. Those who can kind of see what you see also. Wise counsel is an amazing thing to have. And so sometimes when the wrong people are there, they will hold you back. Sometimes the wrong people are there. They don't see what you see, so they'll give doubt and fear to you in the midst of all those different things. So we want to make sure that we're assessing our surroundings. Are we in the right place? Are we in the right season? Are we in the right time? Do I have the right people around me? Amen. And so people of God, these are some things that when God is doing a new thing and he's given a vision that we want to be able to do. Amen. I hope this encourages your heart. Be encouraged. Love you guys much. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe.